Hello and welcome to this Mighty Oak Supply Co. unboxing video. Today we're taking a look at another incredibly popular folding pocket knife, the Civivi Praxis. So I have not opened this yet. Let's take a look at the packaging, made in China, something to keep in mind there. We have this lifetime warranty information. I noticed that there's this funny little joke here where it says like it's backed up until the life of the product or until it is confiscated by the TSA or ballpark security. Thought that was funny, until it's confiscated. So yeah, let's pop this packaging open and take a look inside the Civivi Praxis. All right, so it comes with this nice carrying case, little package here. Let's pop this open. Okay, so it comes with some nice little bits in here. So we have a nice cleaning cloth. It's very cool. It's like a microfiber type thing. Pretty cool. Little sticker. That's always neat. Some information about the warranty. Another sticker. This one's like a knife sticker. It's pretty cool. Some marketing materials. And then the knife itself. And it's got this nice interior. It's very soft, so not to damage anything. Nice little package. Alright, so the Civivi Praxis. This is the larger model. So right off the bat, I mean, the texture is very smooth. It's very nice. It doesn't seem like it's incredibly grippy, right? So it's a little kind of slippery in that regard, but it's got some weight to it. Nice belt clip here, very sturdy belt clip. So that's really tough belt clip. There's no thumb stud, so I'm noticing that. Let's pop it open and see how that goes. Very nice, a nice thick blade. I mean, this is pretty meaty. Kind of goes out. Nice meaty blade. Somewhat narrow on the top there, but yeah, beefy blade. Let's fold that up and open it again. Very cool. I like to see a little bit of resistance when I close these, but this one just kind of falls into place. So that's something to keep in mind, to avoid getting cut. There's a very little resistance on this guy. Just kind of falls back in. Doesn't collapse back in, but it might cut you if you don't pay attention. So yeah, this guy is made in China, so it's a little on the cheaper side here. It comes in at a little less than $40 on Amazon, so that's pretty inexpensive for something this beefy, right? So it is a larger knife. You can see there. Closed, we're looking at about 4.7 inches in this folded format here. When we open it up, we're looking at almost 8.5 inches total. So this is a substantially, long knife for a folding pocket knife. Pretty long, pretty big. The blade itself is coming in at about 3.75 inches. 3.75 inches here. I didn't see any information on the actual steel used. But yeah, 3.75 inches on the blade. About 8.5 inches in total length. We're coming in at a weight of about 4.5 ounces, right? So 4.5 ounces on a folding pocket knife is pretty heavy. I kind of want to see what this feels like in the pocket. I'm going to slip this into my pocket. I'm just wearing like normal jeans. Yeah, I mean, you notice it's there. It's not like the Open L number 8 where it's just air. I do notice it sitting in the pocket there. So something to keep in mind. But it opens very nicely. Very beefy knife. Let's cut something and see how that goes. So I have this piece of cardboard I've been cutting up with other knives. Let's see how this goes. I'll give it like one little slice here. Very sharp, right? Very sharp. Just goes right through that like butter. Yeah. Nice sharp knife. No question about that. The handle on here is a G10 handle. So it's that nice kind of like textured textured feel to it. I don't know if you can see that. It looks like we have the Civivi logo there, so that's pretty nice. And it's got a little guard, you know, so it's you're not gonna like slip your hand up into the blade. That's pretty nice. And the finger grooves, you know, that adds to the control of the blade, so that's pretty good. I would like to see a thumb stud on here and a little bit of resistance when you're closing, just for safety purposes. But all in all, you know, it's got some weight to it. You know, it's a substantial blade, almost 8.5 inches. I mean, it is on the larger side if you're looking for that sort of thing. Beefy knife, beefy blade, incredibly sharp. If you're interested, be sure to check the link in the description. You can pick this up on Amazon. Like I said, it's a little less than $40. It does come with a lifetime guarantee. Right, so that said that on the box there. Lifetime guarantee. So, you know, if the blade falls apart or has any manufacturer defects, they'll cover it for you. Obviously, there's exceptions if you know, deliberately break it. But yeah, lifetime warranty. That's pretty cool. Always like to see that. Yeah, all in all, you know, it seems like a really nice blade. You know, weighty, sharp, opens clean. You know, if you're interested, check out the link. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Thank you and have a great day.